Hello everybody, I'm here to do the daily weekly reading for Twin Flames today. I'm working with this week. For this weekly reading, I'm using my Angel Tarot, and I'm also, for the feminine and the masculine energy, for the union energy, I'm working with the Enchanted Maps Oracle card deck by Colette Baron Reed. So, okay, what I'm getting with this week, it feels like a little bit more of a calm energy this week, which is coming from both of the feminine and the masculine. I'm not quite getting one has to do this or the other has to do the other. For some of you, this is going to be resonating a little bit differently. Others of you, you're going to feel more poetic together. There's going to be more chemistry. There's going to be more relaxation. I don't feel a lot of issues, issues with which one's not doing the most and which one's doing more. I feel more unity is coming through here this week. The feminine energy is the Magician. The masculine energy is the Four of Air, which is equal to the Four of Swords. So both of you are working together with your energies, which is something that has been needed for the last few weeks. And I've been feeling it for the last few weeks, that there are unions that are starting to work together more, not against each other. You know, like last week, some of you twins may have had, one of you was having issues with their heart chakra, the other was having issues with their and sacral chakra, the others of you haven't. So, you know, like I said, this is a general reading. If you do need your own private reading, definitely get in touch with me, because I do private readings as well as I do general readings, okay? General readings is my way of giving and helping you. But if you have your own situation that you need more clarity on, definitely hit me up on Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger, and I'll be glad to see what's going on with your union. But with the energies this week, I'm seeing a lot of powerful energies coming through you females. And it's what I'm feeling is yes, it's magical, but at the same time, what the Magician is doing here is you're working and you're feeding off of each other, because your twin, the masculine energy here, is resting and meditating and clearing his head. Some of the masculines don't meditate. They have their own ways of meditation. Others of the masculines, yes, they do meditate. They do their own way of doing inner healing, okay? Some of them may write, some of them they do 45 minutes of yoga or 45 minutes of meditation, while others of them may just have their own form of meditation. So females, even if you do meditations like with quiet and you do chanting or you do whatever kinds of meditation, don't expect your masculine to be exactly what you do, because the masculines have their own way. And that's what I see with these horses here. Like there's one horse that's laying down, another horse that's just standing by the trees, bringing, clouding, getting rid of any cloudiness and getting more balance that way. The other is just kind of like thinking about which direction he wants to go, but these horses are not meditating the same way. One is standing by a tree to get grounded. The other is just kind of like thinking about what he truly wants to do, while this one is just doing meditation in their own natural form, like just resting, okay? Sitting and not thinking and just letting things come together. So that's what I'm saying. Not all the masculine meditations are going to be the same kind of for the meditations as the female. That is basically what I'm trying to spit out here. But I'm not feeling any conflicts this week. So for some of you who may feel like there's inner conflicts, there's not really that much conflict. A lot of you females need to just gather your thoughts and use your magical energy that you have within you, because you have insights into how to bring this union together, but at the same time, it's really up to the universe. So there's a lot of universal energy coming through the female energies this week. So don't try to say, well, I think I know how I'm going to come together. Don't even think about how things are going to come together, because really, truly, for a lot of you, I feel like there's a lot of unexpected bliss coming through. So you may think you know how your union is going to come together, but the universe knows more than what you do, okay? But at the same time, I'm getting that a lot of you females are actually high priestesses. And no, that does not mean that you know how to cut cords and that you're healers. High priestess does not mean just that you're a healer or you have that psychic ability. Yes, 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 yes. It's all good if you do. But a high priestess is using your power and going into that power without asking how, why, or etc., etc. So there's a lot of high priestess energy in the female and in the feminine energy with this magician. You have to trust the process, and I'm feeling like a lot of opportunities are expanding more for the female and the masculines to come together in union, but it's not exactly a how-to manual. This isn't something that you're going to be planning this week. But I do feel like there's a lot less resistance coming through. I'm picking up that like on Thursday, for some of you twins, there may be a time, like a day, I'm feeling Thursday for some reason, where your twin is going to be having some kind of inner conflict, but this resting card, this Four of Swords card shows that there's going to be some inner peace that's coming through, even if he's feeling conflicted, okay? So don't go into, well, I hope he's going to be okay, and I hope this and that. You got to let go of the I hope. And because you're the magician, females, use your inner magic, okay? Use your light. Magic doesn't mean going and doing any kind of healing spells or whatever, cut cords, whatever, and that's all good, but that's not exactly what I'm getting at here. There's a lot of clarity that's coming through from the female that's bringing her energy with the masculine. So I'm feeling like the masculine, because he's more calm this week, you're going to feel energetically a little bit more strength, more power, even if you're not in union yet, okay? This may be through dreams. This may be through a message that you get from your twin, okay? But the masculine is doing a lot of clearing this week because of a lot of the imbalances that he had last week. And another thing that I'm getting from, especially with the union energy, with the field of dreams being the union energy, that is the harvest. So there's a lot of harvesting coming in. Look at the way the butterflies are flying all around these two people, these three people actually. There's a lot, bringing a lot of light and a lot of sparkle. So there's a lot of harvestation coming through. We also are going through some changes with fall coming through this week. So there's a lot of heaviness being lifted off, and a lot of this, I need to really release the issues that I had last week, of energy, kind of energy that's coming through this week. So I'm feeling a lot of balances, and I feel a lot of challenges are just really released this week. Even though I said on Thursday there are going to be some, not all, some masculine energies that may go through some kind of conflict. But again, I feel like with both of you connecting with each other, the two of you together will be able to go through that and work through that. This could be challenges dealing with communication, could be challenges dealing with just his own configuration of the things that he really needs to do. But there's a lot more balance coming in this week. There's a lot of resting, a lot more connections. He's got to make a decision he knows that he has to make, and it's not something that is trivial or challenging to him, but the fact that he needs to really release, that may be what the conflicts comes through on Thursday. But really this week it feels a lot more powerful. So women, females, you need to work your magic and trust the process, because there's a lot of healing, positive energy. So definitely, if you have your own issues that you really need to look into, definitely reach me on Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger, and I'll do your private reading. Namaste. I accept PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, or Cash App. Namaste.